Hey bitches, welcome back to my channel. I am sitting here once again with, y'all already know. It is 12:41 in the morning and we are just now sitting down to discuss the things that we have seen going on social media over the past 24 hours. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm a little tired. This is late for me. Normally I'm in bed asleep by now. I'm an old man.
Yeah, I feel like he's done a really good job of fixing his sleep schedule. I'm kind of there. I have been getting up a lot earlier. Like I get up like around 10 a.m. like when the videos go live. But the first person that I want to talk about is none other than Glamzilla. Glamzilla is getting called out. Now we all know, we have talked about it many times on this channel since it happened. Manny MUA said in his video when he responded to Glamzilla, because she asked if people could still trust the beauty influencers over on TikTok. He responded and he said no. And one of the reasons was he was talking about sponsorships on TikTok. Like somebody can upload a review and then a brand can actually go back and be like, hey, we want to purchase this. Can you put paid partnership and all that underneath it? Well, because of that, people like Michaela, Meredith Duxbury, Alix Earle, and now Glamzilla, they're getting called out constantly in their comment section. Like, is this a sponsorship? Is this paid? Is it going to be put up later that it's actually a sponsorship and you're just not telling us right now? Well, Glamzilla is getting called out because on this post that she did where she like made some recipe of some snack that her and her family likes to eat.
This is my go-to party food. Okay, this is it, man. Doritos, tacos, nachos, whatever you want to call it. Oh my gosh, it's so good and it's in the bag. It's everything. But this is my nacho sauce. You gotta cut open the Dorito bag like this. Then you stick your meat in. Okay, this is La Carnitas. And then you start with your pico de gallo. It tastes so fresh. Then you add a bunch of cheese there. Add more cheese. Add more cheese. And then you go in with some guacamole to freshen up a little bit. Oh, there's my queso sauce. Add some sour cream, some lime. Yes.
It actually looked really good. So I'm just sitting here like, I don't care if that was sponsored, bitch. Thank you for, thank you for showing me what that was. It looks like amazing munchie food.
I would have tore that up.
Yes. So there were people underneath that post and they were saying like, is this a sponsorship? Is this an ad? And she actually responded and she said, no, this is not an ad. That's why it doesn't say it. She wishes that it was though. So after she said that, people are like, oh, so you're wishing. Does that mean that you put this up and you're giving this rave review to all these different kinds? She had like 3 different kinds of Doritos. So do you think that she's possibly hoping that Doritos will reach out to her and be like, hey, can we put paid partnership on this and give you some money because here's some more bags of Doritos?
Okay, of course she is. This is her fishing for a sponsorship or an ad. I don't blame her though, because who wouldn't want to be partnered with Doritos?
Really looked
the food looked good.
It did.
I'm gonna give her that. It looked like I would ate all of it.
I think that we're gonna actually have to try that. That's gonna be our next video. Trying Glamzilla's Dorito.
But it's giving pick me energy.
Moving on from that, it seems these days you cannot log on to TikTok without seeing anything about Kylie Jenner, Selena Gomez, Hailey Bieber, just everyone from that camp.
It's everywhere.
It is literally everywhere.
The Selena Gomez and Kylie Jenner drama explained. So Selena Gomez posted a video that she got her eyebrows laminated. And she made a video basically joking that this wasn't how her eyebrows were supposed to turn out, that this was an accident, and that her eyebrows looked too laminated when she was trying to look like Bella Hadid, who Selena Gomez called her hashtag girl crush. So after that, Kylie Jenner posted these posts on her Instagram story. One post with the caption, "This was an accident," and another of her and Hailey Bieber's eyebrows on FaceTime. So a TikToker and some other fans thought that Kylie had made these posts basically to make fun of Selena Gomez. Another facet to the story being that Selena Gomez just passed Kylie Jenner to be the most followed person on Instagram. And of course, fans jumped on the fact that it's Hailey Bieber in the photo. And as I'm sure you know, Hailey Bieber is married to Justin Bieber, who used to date Selena, so fans speculate that there's some drama between the two. And basically, this TikToker was calling Kylie Jenner a mean girl, and she argued that the timing of Kylie and Hailey posting a photo of their eyebrows made it clear that Kylie Jenner and Hailey Bieber were trying to make fun of Selena Gomez. Kylie Jenner and Selena Gomez actually responded to these accusations in TikTok comments, which I will go over in my next video. The Selena Gomez and Kylie Jenner drama explained part 2, their response. So as I mentioned, this TikToker made a pretty big video accusing Kylie Jenner of making fun of Selena Gomez. Kylie Jenner responded in the comments saying, "This is reaching, no shade towards Selena ever. I didn't see her eyebrow posts. You guys are making something out of nothing. This is silly." And Selena Gomez responded, "Agreed at Kylie Jenner, it's all unnecessary, I'm a fan of Kylie." Well, despite both Kylie Jenner and Selena Gomez putting this to rest, some fans still think that it was absolutely Kylie Jenner's intention to be mean or to shade Selena Gomez, and claiming that Kylie Jenner has a history of making shady comments like these, and then trying to play it off like it wasn't about that person at all and getting away with it. So that's all of this explained. I'll let you guys come to your own conclusions. But if both parties involved say that people are making something out of nothing, maybe we should just let it go.
There's a new song that's going around on TikTok that someone actually wrote about the situation. I'm gonna link it down below for you guys to check out because I don't want to put it in here. I don't know if it'll be like a copyright type of issue.
Ass.
I know you're jealous that I can make money without a man. It's like you have a fetish for copying me any way you can. From the shows to the clothes to the quotes to the boyfriend. You can take his cash, but you're still the cheaper version. You can make money, you're the bigger person. Pretend talking shit all up with your friends. Pretend things won't stay behind the curtain. You think you won, but you got to make my funny. You'll always be a fan. You'll always be a fan.
This song is so good, and honestly I feel like what Selena needs to do, because I heard that she's working on a new album, when she's doing the promotion for this, she needs to have kind of like a villain era, because Selena never has really done that. But what I think Selena should do is do a TikTok using the sound of that song and just really get in Hailey Bieber's ass. Like everyone would know that it's about Hailey Bieber, but she doesn't have to say it.
Could you imagine the fuss that would start? Like, I'm team Selena all the way, and there was somebody that was coming for me on Twitter because I was talking about this. They were like, you're talking about teenage drama. I'm like, clearly?
They're adults.
They're adults. Like, Selena's what, 30 years old?
I think she might be close to 30.
I'm not that much older than Selena.
Well, the new drama is Kylie Jenner is allegedly, according to a source that is close to Kylie.
According to sources close to Kylie Jenner, it looks like she is blaming Selena Gomez and Rare Beauty for the downfall in her makeup sales. There is a popular trend right now on TikTok where people are destroying their Kylie cosmetics and going as far as throwing it away in the garbage. I definitely think it's funny how Kylie Jenner is trying to blame Selena Gomez and Rare Beauty for the downfall of her own sales when Kylie Jenner's makeup company hasn't even come out with anything new, remotely new, in the past few months. And on top of that, she's also being accused of repackaging old makeup and sending it out. So I think Kylie Jenner should take a little bit more accountability than trying to blame somebody as harmless as Selena Gomez.
They are saying that she is kind of blaming this whole Selena Gomez, Hailey Bieber, the shade that they threw over the eyebrows on her sales hurting for Kylie Cosmetics. There is a trend going on over on TikTok where people are throwing away all of their Kylie Cosmetics, like destroying it.
People are literally throwing their Kylie Cosmetics in the bin in support of Selena Gomez. Another video is captioned with "We don't support bullies," and then she's basically thrown away her whole Kylie Cosmetics collection. The support for Selena is real.
I've never understood that because one, the company already has your money if you're not within the return period. Donate it to somebody that could use it. But I also kind of feel like the people that are throwing all this stuff into the trash that they don't destroy it, once that camera goes off, they're like, actually, you know what, I'm just gonna not getting rid of this girl.
You know what I think about all this going on with Kylie and her saying her brand slipping now? I ain't saying she deserved it, but God's timing is always right.
Do you know that I have never known someone, like I've been around people that have done their makeup, like had their whole makeup bag there, used it, did their makeup in front of me, all that kind of stuff. I have never seen anyone pull anything out from Kylie Cosmetics.
I haven't
not
either.
once. I have not heard anybody talk about it. Like, this is my favorite product. Like, is anybody out there that's watching this, do you use Kylie Cosmetics? What is your favorite product? Please let us know, because I'm not trying to be shady. I genuinely have not been around anyone that's been like, I got a lip kit. Like,
do you remember that was like such a big thing in like 2016, 2017, the lip kits.
Remember when Jeffree dragged her because of the wand?
Okay, you guys know I love Kylie, but look at this wand. This is Kylie Jenner's makeup brand, and this is the quality. Hunty, no. I'm gonna try one more. This has never been used before. Oh my god. Not acceptable. This is no hate whatsoever. It's just like when you're a multi-million-dollar celebrity, why would you put anything out half-assed? And I've seen that she has mentioned the wand on her snap, right? It just doesn't make sense. Why are you a multi-million-dollar celebrity and putting out something janky? Like, the wand should be good the first time, not the second time you make the new batch. So what that basically tells me is that they half-assed it, put out the product, and then the next run, they're gonna make improvements. Bitch, it should be perfect the first damn time so every customer gets it. So, no offense to her, but these are garbage.
Yeah.
That's what a lot of people say that Jacqueline did, because there was a huge drama with Kylie Cosmetics, that whole wand thing. It was a huge embarrassment. Whole product was up. They had to regroup and make the product again. Jacqueline Cosmetics had a huge shaming as well. And I have seen that theory thrown around a lot on social media that she copies because you know Kourtney Kardashian has poosh.
Yep.
Or posh, poosh.
It's poosh.
Poosh?
It's poosh.
Poosh. Why is it poosh?
I don't know.
And then Jacqueline came out with I'm in it, and it's kind of the same premise. So a lot of people are like, I don't know. Kylie Cosmetics, Jacqueline.
Of course Jacqueline would try to take the blueprint that the Kardashians ripped off from other people, of course.
But Jacqueline's would have been a little bit different in my opinion, because Kylie went back and just did a whole new wand and like relaunched the brand completely. Jacqueline did not relaunch those lipsticks, which I honestly thought that by now Jacqueline Cosmetics would have done, because there were a lot of people that were excited about all the shades of those lipsticks. So that's a little weird for me. I wonder why she has not revisited that. Jacqueline came back with the highlighters, which was a huge success for her because everybody loved those loose powders. Since then, I have to be completely honest, and I'm not being shady once again, I haven't heard anybody rave about anything from Jacqueline Cosmetics.
They ain't raving about anything from Kylie Cosmetics anymore either.
No.
I think that people are really starting to get over the Kardashians. I saw a few TikToks and I even saw a YouTube video where people were talking about the influence of the Kardashians is really diminishing because people are growing up. They're not tuning into the social media apps anymore just to watch the Kardashians, and they're not watching the show that they have on Hulu.
I never really got into watching the Kardashians.
I didn't
that wasn't
either.
my like gig. Like I wasn't like, oh my god, the Kardashians, a new episode. Yes.
I've never been much of a TV watcher, but when I watched like reality TV, it most certainly was not keeping up with the Kardashians.
No. If you guys want some really good reality TV to watch right now, watch the current season of Real Housewives of Miami.
He's addicted.
It is messy. I love it.
It's so messy.
I fucking love it. I don't know. I just feel like the audacity, gall, and gumption of Kylie to try to allegedly blame Selena Gomez for her failing business.
You know how them Kardashian girls move? They try to put the blame on everybody else for their shortcomings. Girl, that shit ain't selling because nobody wants it anymore. They're tired of your ass, Kylie.
And the next person that I want to talk about is Alix Earle, because you guys know we talked about her dirty ass apartment the other day, and a lot of people were saying, you know what, she's in college, she gets a pass for it, and then a lot of people were saying that it was actually very disgusting. I mean, she has a Roach hotel. And while I see the humor in it, it's not something that you should show on the internet.
People on YouTube, I used to think that they were oversharing, but people on TikTok, it's a new level. People share too much. It's oversharing. We did not need to know that she had a Roach motel. We didn't need to know that her toilet seat was falling off of the toilet.
There was a ring in the toilet too. Let's not forget. There was a ring in the toilet. After Alix uploaded the video of her apartment tour showing the Roach motel and everything, the girl that let me look just to see what her name is real quick, because I always say the girl that we put in that one video, and you guys are probably like, who the are you talking about? Let me tell you, her name is... So this girl goes by Thoughts with Gracie. It's Thoughts W Gracie over on TikTok. We've had a few of her clips in our videos before. She was actually the one that when we talked about the Tarte brand trip and somebody was being exposed for mean girl behavior, she was the one that made the video, and she was thinking that I was Alix Earle.
So apparently someone on the Tarte Dubai trip sent in a blind to Jumois, and it says the one influencer who everyone is obsessed with was not nice at all, unless you have something to offer her like clout. I can't for the life of me understand how people think she's so relatable. And a little bit farther down, it talks about how this mean, relatable influencer followed and unfollowed one of the girls on the trip who has 8 million followers. So now I'm intrigued, and it makes me want to like figure out every social media influencer who was on that trip, figure out their follower counts, tape them all to my wall, then go through individually of each of the influencers there and figure out which influencers are no longer following each other, and find the 8 million follower girl who said that the mean influencer followed and unfollowed her, and see which of the influencers isn't following that 8 million follower influencer, because then we'll know who it is. I think I already know, but I just want to double check. I just made a 3-minute video in full detail explaining this whole thing, but TikTok took it down. This is the girl from the Dumois blind that the relatable influencer, Alix Earle, unfollowed. Noor is the only girl that went on the Tarte Dubai trip who has 8 million followers. All the rest either have significantly lower or significantly higher follow counts. As well as the fact, y'all saw the part where it says that the relatable influencer followed and unfollowed the influencer with 8 million? Well, Alix Earle doesn't follow Noor. People were questioning the credibility of Dumois on this situation, and Dumois commented under one of those comments and said, "This info was from a DM and I made it into an email. It wasn't random." If she took the time to type that stuff out, it's not fake, and whoever sent her the DM was probably verified or was probably a reliable source.
Oh, so she's on her shit.
She's seriously on Alix Earle's shit so much. There are now people that will stitch all of her videos about Alix Earle and just call her names and say nasty shit to her, and she loves it. Like, she's loving the attention, and honestly, her TikTok is blowing up. So
her failings of doing what needs to be done on the back end and glorifying that aspect.
You are literally a crazy person. You are crazy. To call her not cleaning her house a failing is crazy. Cleanliness does not equal morality. You're not a good person because you have a clean house. You're not a bad person because you have a dirty house. This is the kind of thing that traps people with mental illness into these cycles of not being able to clean and thinking that they're a bad person for it, and then thereby making them more depressed or more upset. Like, you shut up. Like, close your mouth. Let someone have a dirty house. It doesn't mean she's a bad person. Like, unless you're like, oh, cleanliness equals godliness, which if you think that, just don't comment on this video. I literally don't care what you have to say. But like, just because something is messy does not mean it's bad. Just because something's clean does not mean it's good. That's not how life works, okay? Grow up.
House tour and her glorify and try and normalize living in a depression den.
Girl, be for real. Tell me you don't get invited to any parties without telling me you don't get invited to any parties. Like, stop. She's in college. You stay doing the most.
So she made a video in response to Alix Earle's apartment tour, and she said that it's a depression den.
Watching Alix Earle's house tour and her glorify and try and normalize living in a depression den made me sad for my generation, because so many of us are depressed, and there's not one person whose room hasn't looked like this before. But saying you love it and that you don't want it to change and not realizing that it is a symptom of depression and mental health issues makes the young audience that you are appealing to and marketing to think that this behavior is okay. And having a cockroach house, although it's like a way to be relatable to college students because everyone has gone through this at least once, it's not something that should be just so challantly talked about and not talked about as what it is, which is a symptom of mental health issues. I can say this because my rooms looked like this at one point. It was before I was on any antidepressants or even diagnosed with anything. But it frightens me because people look up to these girls and they normalize this behavior without talking about the reality of what it is. And it's just going to continue the cycle of mental health issues. Because if it's glorified, no one knows it's a symptom. There's also a lot to be said about the fact that she cares about her appearance and she's always well groomed, but she lives in a environment of squalor and filth. It's almost like she's trying to keep up this appearance so much to the public that she doesn't have the energy to do the other things behind the scene, and she's trying to use it to be relatable instead of just paying a maid, because we all know she makes 5 figures on one sponsored TikTok post. Trying to keep up appearances and not taking care of your environment and where you live is eventually going to catch up to you, and I don't want this frat house living to be glorified, because that's not it. It's so funny to see people try and defend this behavior by being like, she's in college, that's what college kids do. No, I've been in college, and the majority of college students, their houses don't look like this, and using college as an excuse to make this behavior seem okay is appalling. Just because you can't face the reality of what it actually is, and you get offended by someone saying what it is, doesn't take away from the truth of the fact that it is a symptom of depression and she is glorifying it. You can dislike me all you want, but trying to use, oh, she's a college student, she goes out and parties as an excuse for her failings of doing what needs to be done on the back end and glorifying that aspect of her life is nuts. You realize there are college students who have clean houses who go and party, right? And inviting people over while your house looks like this is wild. And the fact that so many people are like, don't talk about it, how f***ing dare you, shows you they can't face the noise either. It's so funny to see people so upset in this comment section because I won't like give in and go along with the delusion they tell themselves to make this behavior seem okay in their minds, when in reality, like, If you go to any psychiatrist, any therapist, they have this sheet. And one of the categories is how well groomed are you, and how many showers are you taking, and is your living environment clean? And people are so mad. They're like, who are you to say this? Because I won't go along with their delusion and be like, no, this is totally okay behavior. This is normal. Instead of thinking about what I actually said, they're like, who are you to even say it? And I crack up when people use that defense. Oh my gosh, I crack up because I could rip through that logic in 5 seconds. I just couldn't do it on TikTok because some of the words I would use are like triggering words for TikTok because of who TikTok's owned by.
Because she says it looks like somebody who's depressed, and everyone that's saying that, oh, she's in college, she gets a pass for it. Like, no, you're literally just co-signing her nasty behavior. Well, TikTok saw that video. Everyone was in an outrage. All of Alix Earle's fans came for this girl, and the New York Post wrote an article about Alix Earle's dirty ass apartment, her roach motel, and said that people were saying that it was a depression den.
So the New York Post wrote this article about Alix Earle and her house tour and my review of it and how I called it a depression den. And I never in 1,000 years thought the New York Post would like quote me, because I'm not saying anything about this situation that wasn't directly said to me. And I had the same reaction that everyone had when it was told to me the first time. And it took a long time. That my habits were a product of my mood, and my mood was a product of my environment. And people take my passion as like condescension, and like my conviction is condescension, and that's like not what it is. I'm just saying this because I've been there. I've been as appalled at what I'm saying as y'all probably are. But I realized the people telling me this just wanted to see me at the best version of myself possible. And I realized that on the other side of it all.
Well, Alix Earle, how many times can I say her name? I don't know how many times I'm going to say Alix Earle's name in this video, but if you are smoking something right now, take a puff. Every time I say it, if you're drinking, girl, have a sip. So Alix Earle actually responded to the depression den, the New York Post, and everyone that's been talking about her dirty ass apartment, it's us. That's us, this is us.
A few months left in our crusty house. That it's actually not always, it's actually usually really clean. Maybe not my room's not so clean. Like, we keep the house clean, but that's what college houses look like a night after going out. Everyone was freaking out, and I was like, the internet is so dramatic. Everyone needs to just take a breather.
She wanted to let everyone know that is what the apartment looked like after a night out. And I'm calling bullshit on you, Alix Earle, because in your original video, and my audience right now is gonna get very pissed because I'm about to show that video clip again of that dirty ass apartment. It's very triggering for some people, but you guys have to watch this. And I really need y'all to listen to the words that are coming out of her mouth, because I'm pretty sure in this clip, she says that those bags are on that floor in every single room.
The tour we have all been waiting for. Welcome to Casa Amor. So first off, we have Casa Cucaracha. We get a lot of cockroaches, so we just made a little house for them. Our chip bag clips are also cockroach themed. Our fish, Elton. My ramen noodles. This is our living area. Drinks, Starbucks, golf clubs. So this room was not a bedroom, but we made it into one. So we just bought these doors, but they don't fit over the space. Here we just have like a lot of packages. This is our laundry room that also doubles as storage. It's also Kristen's art studio in here. This is just what like most of our floors look like. This is my bathroom that I share with Kristen. Our rooms connect. Toilet is like a children's toilet, so it's like right on the ground, and this like doesn't stay on, so you can't sit too hard. My bedroom only has one window, and this is the only light that will get in during the whole day. So we just call it the dungeon. Bye.
I'm pretty sure she has roaches.
No, listen.
Roaches.
Listen, I have heard of overnight oats, but I've never heard of overnight roaches.
Yeah. Can we talk about that real quick? I f***ing love overnight oats. If you guys have not tried overnight oats, I'm being dead ass serious. The overnight oats are so good. I love overnight oats. I have some downstairs. I might have some oats.
She's doing too much.
She's lying.
She's doing too damn much.
Alex Earle, you're supposed to be being a liar now because you try to tell everyone that that's just from a night out. No, that's from nights. Nights.
No, that's from weeks.
Put an S
weeks
on the end of whatever word you're using to describe what is going on in your apartment. Roaches just don't come over for the night. No, bitch. They're squatting. She did say that they only have a few weeks left because she's going to be graduating. You know what? Alix Earle's really going to turn it up after she graduated. She's in college for marketing. That's why she's so good at what she does. You know what? She's applying her degree is what she's doing.
Well, that's what Michaela did.
Yeah.
That's exactly what Michaela went to school for, marketing.
She did say that they just have a few more weeks inside of that house. So while everyone is packing their shit up, there needs to be one of those roach bombs going off because those things will travel with you. The last thing that you want is to be getting on an airplane and something goes crawling across the floor.
That's honestly gross. I would flip out.
Imagine she runs into a fan at the airport and like one just like comes crawling across and like
it comes out of her purse.
Yeah. Well, I guess only time will tell if she's going to be going out on her own. I don't know if she's going to have a roommate or not.
She's probably going to
have to revisit the conversation.
She'll probably end up getting like a really fabulous like penthouse apartment.
But will she clean it? That is the question. That is the question because she can't give it. She cannot keep giving everybody that story about that's just from a night out. Well, since Alix Earle is now in the business of addressing drama and things that have been going online about her, will she address if she was the one with the mean girl behavior on the Tarte brand trip?
I doubt it.
Did she unfollow that other influencer? Because why? Or was it Meredith Duxford? A comment that I see a lot about Alix Earle is that she seems like she's really down to earth. And I mean, you have to be to come online and show millions upon millions of people like how dirty your house is and tell them that you literally have cockroaches. And with all that said, everyone, that is it for this video. We hope that you did enjoy it. If you have made it this far in the video, I don't think there's a can of bug spray.
There's not.
There's probably not. I don't want to do the roach again. Leave just some kind of like creature down below in the comment section. Just get creative. Leave whatever emoji you want to. Actually, no. Leave your most used emoji down below.
Ooh, that'll be interesting. Some people are going to get exposed.
And with all that said, we will see you guys all in our next video. Bye.